All right, we are live. Hello, everyone. Happy New Year. Not sure. There we go. There's cameras up here. I got the computer here looking at the comments, and I'm going to pull up our schedule. Welcome to the morning brew, is what we're going to call this. I definitely want to. Um, oh, there we go. That looks good. All right. So what I definitely want to do, oh, you know what? Let me test my audio here. Check, check, check. Oh, it sounds good too. All right. So basically, morning brew. I'm gonna start doing this again. Start doing the podcast stuff. We had a lot of fun last time we did this, and it was really interactive. Everybody had a good time. It kind of killed the algorithm a little bit. So not really sure what happened with that, but I kind of want to go over some of the stuff that we got going on, and I want to see how was your Christmas, how was your holidays, how was your New Year's. So if you pop in, say hi in the comments. This is the morning brew. Hope you got a cup of coffee. We're talking about the next year. We're talking about some of the big projects we got going on. So if you got any questions or want to say hi, make sure you hit it up in the comments. So Uh, first thing, let's ask you guys, how was your Christmas? How was your holiday season? Let me know in the comments. Did you guys work on anything? I know that uh, I was working on the Jeep like crazy over the last few weeks, and nothing bad. The Jeep was not in bad shape when I got it. I wanted to add that aux beam switch. I wanted to kind of repair because the switches that controlled everything, they weren't. Some of them didn't work. Some of them weren't connected. So I had to kind of track everything down and fix the switches. So I actually my dad got me the aux beam switchboard for Christmas. I reached out to them on Instagram and didn't get a response. So. Hmm, uh, the Jeep not sponsored by Oxbeam, that's for sure. Let me pull up the production schedule here. So yeah, pretty exciting stuff coming up. Um, coming up, we let's see here. We still have. Ooh, I can't tell you about that one. Got a couple videos coming out. The first video for the next season is actually the Medina Car Show that we went to last year. That show was awesome. So much fun. A lot really good time at the Medina Car Show. And that video, that'll be the first one that comes out. Also, we have the full build videos, all of it for Sarge and for Darth. Those videos are it's crazy. They're like 8 hours long, so it's pretty wild. Um, so, but they're funny. There's a lot of stuff in those videos that we cut out, just to kind of streamline the video, and a lot of funny moments in there. The people that do those community car builds, they're just good people. They're fun people. It's a really good time. So there's a lot of things that I want to put in the video, but to keep the video from being like an hour and a half long, we chop it down. So like I said before, make sure you say hi in the comments. Let me know how your Christmas was. Let me know how your New Year's was, and let me know if you have any questions about the channel, about mechanic stuff, anything really. This is the morning brew. The morning brew is what we're gonna call this. I'm gonna try and do this regularly. Add this to our schedule for 2026, just so we can, I don't know, have just be more interactive. I feel like we have a pretty cool channel, but we don't when we're not really super interactive with you guys, with with the people that watch the channels that I kind of want to change that. I want to get to know you guys and be a little more interactive. So yeah, let me know in the comments how your Christmas was. If you worked on any big projects, if you got anything coming up, I'm just going to keep rolling down the production schedule for next year because we have some really cool videos. Uh, the next one, oh, we do have the the premiere of the community car build. We have not filmed it yet. We're going to be filming that really, really soon, and that's going to be really cool. So um, it's Wingman's thing. I don't want to take away from his stuff, but basically, there's a couple cars, and you get to pick as the fan of the show. You get to pick kind of which car. Um, and just like last year, that you're gonna get to pick to name it. It's gonna be a lot faster of a build, a lot more interactive. And you know what? I'm gonna save the rest for Aaron to push out on his channel because it's pretty cool. So next thing we got here, we have uh, we've been trying to figure out a way to make like custom Good Morning Mechanic tools, like starting off with like a wrench set, basically, or a ratcheting, wrench or a ratchet or anything like that. Basically, we're gonna try and come out with a Good Morning Mechanic tool, or a tool set for 2026, and that's going to be the big project for the year, and that's gonna be really cool. So I'm super excited about that. Um, the next one is like I said, Sarge. There's Darth. I have some suspension work that we did, basically a whole suspension rebuild on a Ford Escape. And actually, just sitting right over here, there's a pile of parts. I'm rebuilding the entire rear end suspension for a 2019 Ford Escape. So that'll be a couple videos, break it down. Um, we're going to the Piston Power Show again. I'm super excited about that. I think we're going to go to the Cleveland Auto Show too. We went last year. I tried to record a video. It didn't really work out that well. Didn't have a lot of time to actually meet with any of the representatives. But this year, when we go, we're definitely gonna meet up with the representatives. So that's gonna be pretty sweet. Um, oh, let's see here. Yeah, like I said, make sure you say hi in the comments. Let me know how your Christmas was, your holidays. Let me know if you got any big plans for the New Year's. If not, I'm just gonna keep on rolling. So I'm gonna cover. We have a video scheduled out on basically how to buy tools, but where to get decent used tools from, um, and kind of how to spot like a good tool versus like old junk. So not every wrench in your grandpa's garage is a good wrench. So sometimes they're just bad. So um, yeah, kind of where to find that stuff. And so that'll be a fun video to learn, especially if you're just starting out. If you're DIYing it, don't buy a big snap-on toolbox. Don't do that. If you're just starting, get a small tool set, get a DIY starter set. I mean, honestly, go to Wingman if you don't want to buy your own tools. They have everything there. So shout out to Wingman. And then, but yeah, don't if you're just starting out, don't buy a million tools. Buy what you need and learn on how to use those tools. So, but that'll be its own video coming out this year. And then we have been using a tool, Tight Reach Tools. They actually sent us a set of Tight Reach wrench extenders, and we're doing a whole review on that. Um, And that's it. So it's been about a year we've been using those tools and recording it, and so they've been waiting on this video for their stuff. I wanted to use it as much as I could, um, and do a good review. So, and I'm going to say again, welcome to the Morning Brew. If you're just tuning in, make sure you say hi in the comments. Let me know how your Christmas was. If you worked on anything, if you got any big plans for this next year, what are your resolutions for 2026? I want to know. Let's see here. Uh, oh yeah, so we're going back to the how tos. We're going back to the basics. There's going to be a lot of the community car build videos and a lot of fun things that we're doing, but we're also going to talk about like how to do basic stuff, like how to switch out your windshield wipers, how to change your air filter, your air filter, your interior air filter, your cabin air filter, how to switch out your headlight bulbs. Yeah, things that don't entirely make like a super entertaining video, but at the same time, like we're here to help people. We're here to help people learn. Um, and to just get people into working on their own stuff, wrenching on your own cars, DIYing it, and having a good morning. It's really what we're all about. We're going to go over how to replace your taillights, how to replace a car battery, even something like that. That could cost you a few $100, and cost you $300, $400 if you take it to a big shop. So we're gonna teach you guys how to save some money, but uh, we're also going to teach you guys how to do it right. Maybe how to diagnose some of these basic issues, how to rotate your tires here. Let me scroll down. Okay, how to rotate your tires. Uh, how to replace your spark plugs, how to gap your spark plugs, what that even means. So we're going to break it down like kind of Barney style, and we're going to break it down to the simplest, most easy to understand way possible, so that literally anybody can start learning the basics and learning how to wrench on your own vehicle, wrench on your own stuff. So and just get into the car world. uh, Learn how to take care of your own car, have pride in your own car. Heck, get a project car, start, little by little, just rebuilding that thing. It's pretty awesome stuff. And I'm excited to see the progress because I want to see that stuff. I want to see what you guys are doing. So when you're DIYing your stuff, send it to me on Facebook. Um, I or send it to us on Instagram. I want to see what you're working on, and I think that's really cool, especially if you're just starting out. I love to hear stories like that, and see stuff like that. So, one thing we're doing that I'm really excited about. Uh, there is a we're gonna start doing like an interview video series, and we're calling it the Shitbox Road Trip. Sorry for my language, but we might change the name. I don't know. I like it. So basically, the idea is kind of like cars and coffee that Seinfeld does, but with a Facebook shitbox. So, but we're gonna find some really cool, really interesting vehicles. We're gonna find some really unique and one of a kind things. And oh, hang on one second. Where's where's the double click? What is that? Do you need to? Oh, whoopsies. That's comment on a different video. I thought that was a comment on this one. Disappointed. So, but yeah. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna find. And we actually already found. We have a handful of people that are just like local car enthusiasts, um, just people that are really into DIY stuff, kind of like you know, kind of like car internet celebrities. Like we're gonna reach out to those people and see if they want to just tell us their story. Say, hey, like how did you get started on wrenching on a car? Like how like what do you I want to hear people's advice, like advice that they have for other people, and for me. Like, but that's mainly for other people. Because I tell you what, like I wouldn't have started turning wrenches on my own stuff if it wasn't for some of the people I saw on social media, some of the people that I look up to, some of the uh, one of the ones, Eric O from South Main Auto. Like that still is my favorite, hands down. My favorite YouTube channel is South Main Auto. Then there's like Roadside Rescue. Ernest does Roadside Rescue over in Utah, and like those are some of my favorite videos, and some of the people that I look up to. And love, I would love to just learn how they got started, learn how they how they operate, how they figure stuff out. Like that's so interesting to me. And yeah, so and I hope that's interesting to you guys because that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna interview some people and kind of get how they started and and how they figure stuff out and some of their favorite repairs, some of the worst repairs, and get advice for you guys. So it's gonna be a lot of fun, and I'm really excited to get started. I love this coffee cup, by the way. Um, Shout out to my mom who got me this coffee cup. So let's see here. There is, yeah, we're gonna do how to replace a radiator hose, how to flush a radiator, how to replace fuses, how to diagnose, how to even tell if a fuse is bad. And one thing I will say about that, and I'll say it in the video too, is if you have a bad fuse, a fuse that's popped, right? There's a reason that fuse popped. So you should not just replace the fuse and expect it to keep working. It's gonna pop again. You got to find what caused that thing to have an issue. So, but that'll be in the video for sure. Let's see here. Um, One of the biggest things, and maybe I should say this for later. Um, how to replace a thermostat? We're doing that. How to replace a fuel filter, a fuel pump, how to refinish brakes. We're gonna get a brake lathe or someone with a brake lathe, and we're gonna just show you how to refinish your brakes and how to reface brake rotors. We're gonna do PCV valves, kind of what a PCV valve even does. We're doing brake pads, brake rotors with without finish. Um, we're going to do how to fix a flat tire, how to plug a tire, how to do it the right way, how to do it like an emergency way, and then how to do it the right way. So that'll be a fun video. Um, and then how to replace a CV axle, how to diagnose a CV axle. We're going to take a CV axle apart and kind of show you what's inside of a CV axle, which is pretty dope. I think that'll be a lot of fun. And then there's the biggest thing for next year outside of the community car build. And this is a special announcement. And I see I have one person watching, which is pretty exciting. We are we're doing what's called the Good Morning Mechanic Games. And what the Good Morning Mechanic Games are, it's going to be a head-to-head competition with local mechanics in Northeast Ohio, and there's going to be a cash prize. There's going to be a toolbox prize, and it will be it's going to be it's going to be filmed kind of like a game show, but it's going to be a head-to-head competition to see kind of who the best at. There's going to be like different steps. So after every round, there's different things that are going to be wrong with the vehicle, and so every single vehicle is going to have something wrong with it. So, and you have to diagnose, you have to repair, and you have to verify the repair. And whoever basically does that fastest and gets it out of the garage first, that's the winner of that round. And it's going all the way. Every round is going to get progressively harder. All right. So yeah, every round's going to get progressively harder, and then the champion wins a cash prize and a brand new toolbox. So that is the most exciting thing that I'm looking forward to. That and the community car build for next year. So it's going to be a sweet, sweet year. Um, we are waiting to hear back uh, from one of the people we're working with. There there may be, actually, let me check my email right now. There may be a uh, a potential building that we're trying to get. So it doesn't mean we're walking away from Wingman, because we are not. Um, but we are on it. We're trying to make a film studio, and that's the goal for next year's is we want by the end of next year. And I mean, truthfully, like within the next 3 months, that would be ideal. Is we want to have a film studio, and we want to be able to film our videos in a big spot that's dedicated to safety and Good Morning Mechanic, and there's nobody else in there, and there's no other noise, no other distractions. It's literally just us, and the lighting is good. There's, like, big enough space to get drone shots in there, and just that's kind of what we're looking for. We're looking for something like that, and so we have we've reached out. We have a spot, and pretty exciting stuff. Hey, if you're just hopping in, make sure you say hi in the comments. Let me know how your Christmas was, how your holiday was. Let me know if you got any big plans for 2026. I want to know resolutions. So, what is your resolution for 2026? Pretty exciting stuff. Um, I kind of went over the goals of the channel, and this is kind of the setup that we're going to start doing these podcasts, right? I put that in quotation because this isn't a real podcast setup. This is it's literally, I'm just in my basement, so it's pretty exciting stuff. But I'm gonna start doing this probably at least weekly, maybe a couple times a week. Again, like I said before, I want to get more interactive with you, uh, more interactive with the subscribers, and yeah, I want to get you guys a really fun, entertaining environment that you can learn and participate. And if you're an experienced person, share some of your knowledge. If you're an inexperienced person, or just starting out, learn. So I want to create a spot like that where it's just uh, people turning wrench together and learning together and just having fun and having a good morning. So, um, but yeah, cheers if you're just starting out and joining us. And that's basically what I wanted to cover. Um, I wanted to just go over kind of 2026, some of our goals for the end of the year. We're going to do the community car build. We're going to do the shipbox road trip. We're going to get back to doing DIYs. Pretty exciting stuff. Actually, the number one video, if you get on YouTube and you look up how to use a torque wrench, it's actually our video. So it's pretty awesome. I'm pretty proud of that. A video that I made like 3 4 years ago. Completely just put it on the shelf, forgot about it, and it's got over 200 something thousand views. So it's pretty dope. Pretty exciting stuff. So, but anyway, but yeah, we're gonna get back to the how-tos, the how-to videos, the tool reviews. Actually, uh, this is our next tool review. So our friends at Innova, they sent us the SD35 diagnostic tablet. So that's going to be our next tool review video, and that's pretty exciting stuff. So we're going to go over that. We did a tool review before with their other tool, or the other scan tool, that the professional level scan tool. And I don't know what the level is here. I don't think this does bidirectional stuff, but if you guys never use this, they use this Repair Solutions 2 app, is their app, and I tell you what, man, pretty awesome. It has a lot of good tools on there. Um, if you pull up the code, it basically makes recommendations, gives you percentages on, like, hey, if you do this, it's like a 70% chance it's going to fix the problem. Like, it's pretty awesome. It's very intuitive, very interactive. It gives you reports. It shows you like when your next service is, which is pretty cool. So there's a lot of stuff that you get out of this. And this isn't the review, but I'll show you in the full review. But Innova has like really good technology. This Repair Solutions too, and I'm not getting paid for this or anything like that. I really like their scan tools. And for DIY stuff, their bidirectional tool does almost everything that I could possibly need it to do. So, and this is going to be a really good tool to help diagnose basic stuff. So really excited to crack that open and check that out. So I might do that on another morning brew. I might do the actual unboxing because I haven't opened this yet. Um, so maybe the next morning brew, I'll unbox that, and yeah, that'll be a cool. Yeah, I'll do that. That'll be a cool video. So um, let me know in the comments what you think. If you like the morning brew videos, or if you want more of this stuff. Because if you do, I will definitely put more morning brew videos on. What's your favorite coffee? What's your favorite coffee flavor? What are your resolutions? What do you want to get accomplished next year? How is your Christmas and holidays? You got any big plans for New Year's? Let me know in the comments. So I'm going to end this live stream, keep it to 30 minutes. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. Can't wait to bring you the next set of videos, and really excited for next year. So again, thank you guys for watching. As always, have a good morning.